Huh? Oh. All right, Mike, this is the rough setup. There's Carson, one of my assistants. Say hi to Mike. Sunday with Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Sunday with Mike is one of the YouTube video that I like to watch every Sunday. And this is all the mess and chaos and mayhem. And that's not counting the video screens that's going to be going up. So, and there's Nita. Say hi to Mike, Nita.
Hi.
Yeah. All right, we're back and it's pretty well done. And we still have sound to set up. The big saver is, it really helps us out, is these power relay packs. I got 4 of them across here and it all hooks into there. It's not too bad on the cable management, but it works. Say hello to Mike.
Hi, Mikey. Can I turn off the light for a moment?
Huh?
Can I turn the light off?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
Half a second.
There we go.
I just wanted to see what the ice cubes look like.
Anyways, I'll fire this thing off here in a little while. Let you see what it looks like when it's going. Well, there's some of the stuff going. The lasers and the snowball light. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but sometimes you can see, there we go, the laser beams coming off of the laser. Come on. Yeah, I'm running a little bit of fog right now, haze, fog, whatever the hell you want to call it. This is something new that I'm doing. I've got video clips I found up on YouTube that are don't have any copyright. It's free to use. I download it and run them across my screens. You can find them for just about any occasion. And I've got a editor, Movie Magic Pro movie editor. There's that. It's actually pretty damn good. That I can go in and add whatever. There we go. There's some good. That's just a small part of them. I'll go turn everything on and then we'll really fire things up. And now we got my large spinners going. I'm slowly but surely moving backwards, as you can tell. This thing, each one of those has got 6 lights each, RGBs, and what have you. And those are just running right now, kind of random. I turned off the smoke machines. I had them set for the shortest duration and the about a 5-10 minute between spurts, if you will. So I'm gonna go fire everything up. Okay, I got everything up and running, and with the exception of the, well, that's a little much. frontal wise. I usually save something like this for like a really, really fast number. And what have you. Lots and lots going on. Very busy setup. And that is more or less what they're going to see. So we're going to kick on the lights. Watch your eyes. Yeah, a little smoky in here. All right, so here goes. These are a pair of piles. Those are 12s, I believe. 1,500 watts each. It's got a nice big horns, 4 tweeters, and what have you. Come on around back to the operations area. I'll go ahead and shut down all this other stuff. This is the lighting control. All I'm going to do is kick these guys off. And that's main power bar for other stuff. Got my wireless mic set up. That's my mixer. These first 4 are the wireless mic's inputs. And then, of course, this is the audio coming in. This drops out of there, which disables the amp that's built into that, into the amps that are down there. The bottom one is currently on, the top one is not. And I've got a basically kind of like a power LED reader, if you will. You know, tells me, you know, what the condition of the power is coming in. Saves my butt. Also got the same thing up here. I highly recommend these things. Got laptop number 1. Got laptop number 2. For some reason, we are not. I don't know what's going on. Normally that's supposed to be tagged into there. And this is the for the setup down there, the video display. I'm about out of time on this thing, so, and guess what? All this crap is what I got. So that's pretty much about it. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Take care, my friend. Okay, premature saying goodbye. Turns out that I was not even going to my memory card, so figured out what was going on with the screen. So that normally has my VLC program running on it. I usually just use that for what, you know, the music pool that I'm going to be using. Oh yeah, forgot. Inside here is 2 10-band equalizers with spectrum analyzers. Remember the brand Realistic? Well, guess what? There's 2 of them in there. I found them on one I had already, and the other one I ended up finding on eBay and what have you. So, what else do we got here? Got a 5 terabyte hard drive in here that I'll plug up into my laptop and move music around. Here's the back side of it, all cleaned up. This is normally when we start to finish and just keep going and not take any breaks or anything like that. We can usually have all this set up and ready to go in about 2.5 to 3 hours, and that's with me, my assistant right there, Nita, and Carson, who I already let go for the evening. And when we tear down, we're right at 90 minutes setting, tearing down and loading in the truck. The truck I will have to show you another time. I gotta go out there, but anyways, let's see here. Lots and lots of cases. Yeah, my stinky shoes. This mirror ball, I'm just kind of, I had the mount already built, and just for now I'm trying to get it to work. I mean, it's working right now. It's throwing out nicely. It's just I don't want to rely on that. I'm going to end up coming up with something different. Now, this right here, I ended up custom making those. I took some Loctite super glue and put those two together. I bolted them together. And then this pipe is like a 1-inch diameter, and you can see through there. If you have smaller plugs and smaller wires, you can run it through the inside. Unfortunately, the plugs on this thing, I didn't even think ahead, and they're too big. So for the most part, that's not a bad setup. I think it could, I mean, the wiring cleanup is probably about the best we could do. It beats the hell out of the way it was earlier, that's for sure. And what have you. So it's not a bad setup. Oh, I forgot to show you this. These are tablecloths that I bought off of Amazon. Took it over to a seamstress and had her put in these holes, and they're tapered and all that, and there's a little piece of fabric right up underneath here that more or less helps hide the table itself. Now, here's a nice little tip. With the table just sitting down at regular height, it just kills my back. We've made extension legs out of PVC. Those are about inch and a quarter diameter. And I put a little 3-way T down there on the end to kind of level out how much pressure is going on under, you know, instead of just one little small round, it's just, you know, makes it a bigger, you know what I'm trying to say. But we got a wedding to do tomorrow. Lots, little minor stuff right now. And then we got to get home. But this is an average setup. I just started putting these speakers into full time. These guys right here I picked up in Bartlesville, which is about an hour and a half away from us, and paid $75 for these and 2 mixers, and one of them does not work. I got to dive into it. It's this guy right here. Got to figure out. So I got to go out into the truck. Fortunately, I got another pair that does work, and I'm going to have to run them. We're going to run them in from here. Yeah, it's easier to just show you. Into, probably have one sitting right here just to kind of throw a little music, you know, background music. There we go. And right into here. Not sure what we're going to, we might throw a second one somewhere, but I want to try to keep the cables to a minimum, crossing pathways. Anyways, yeah, these guys have taken ingenuity to the next level. I mean, look at how simple this is. Those are popsicle sticks, and I just put little flowers in them and what have you. I mean, they look so cool. I don't do much with the masons. I am on the building board, but what I like doing is hooking up with the DeMolay, which is the boys chapter, and I'll set up my equipment for them to, you know, listen to, what have you. That is this big trophy right here, chapter of the year. They have taken it 6 years straight. Anyways, internet right there. I'll be tapping into the router and what have you. So I'm going to splice all this together, make a nice MP4 file, and upload it. Really?
Excuse me.
That was actually heard on camera.
Is that coughing?
There ain't nothing. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, if you like good coffee, go to Sonic, ask for the iced coffee. Hey, it's really, really good. At least the way we get it. We tell them to make it strong. So, anyways, I'm gonna let you go. Look forward to talking with you next time. Later. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this guy right here is a Lenovo W520. I'm going to tell you right now, it's the best laptop, and it's got the greatest little sound card. This right here is an older Dell Inspiron, what is that, 6400? That's what's playing right now. Sound card's not bad. I got a lot more tweaking to do. Right now, I've had to turn down the volume. You may recognize the music. These guys are not even at full capacity. And they're on carpet too. But I've got these guys hooked up to a 3,000 watt amp. Split across, it's 1,500 watts per for each one, which is perfect because they're 1,500 watt speakers. One of the things I do is I don't crank it up all the way. I don't know if you can see it or not. They're about, all right, if you'll figure a clock, it's probably about the 3 o'clock position. It's not maxed out in no way. What the bottom amp is a Gemini XGA 3000. So far, I've had no problems with it. The one right above it, it's a Gemini 1000 Pro 240. And I use those for the smaller speakers. And then this head unit here, it's a little 100 watt job. I was going to use it earlier, but I decided against it for the auxiliary speakers because if I run it out on my, what is that? My monitor out, you'll be able to hear it through the headphones, and be able to hear what I'm getting ready to do. So the board's not bad itself. It's cheap. I've got about 4 different mixer boards. I picked, or 3 of them. I got this guy right here. I've got another Peavey I think that's Peavey's over there, and that's something else. There I am. Hi. Anyways, before I break down, I'm going to be running tests on all this equipment. The Peavey I paid $100 for. These 2 guys was part of the speakers that I showed you, one of them that didn't work. I only paid $75 for it, so I ain't going to get hurt. So, anyways, go ahead and turn that off. That's the nice thing about this. All you gotta do is hit space bar. As long as you touch the last place where your mouse touches, it's right up in here or anywhere on the box. Touch it once, it plays. Touch it a second time, what have you. Great for queuing up and all that. Same thing with this guy here. I'll run a secondary screen. Actually, I'm going to move him around so I don't have to turn my head so much. So, anyways, this is the final time I'm going to say, I'll talk to you later. Peace out, brother. Bye.